afternoon, good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends beyond the binary, it's Cubecast time! Woo! Let's go! What's up, Vera? What is up, everyone? Who's giving me grief in the chat? Ephemica? Ephemica? I was like a minute late, and you're on my case. This guy is chronically late. Maybe you're chronically online. How about that? How about that? Lots and lots of stuff to talk about today. Cube Station in the chat. Hello. Welcome along. What's up, Dave? What's up, Will? Cubing. Sorry, it's midnight where you are. Where are you? Hold on a minute. Midnight? Where are you? Let me know in the chat, everyone, where you are. Dump your country in the chat. Let me know. Michael Rosenkrantz in the chat. G'day. Landon Peterson. I'm a sucker for new hardware as well. We're getting towards hardware season, everyone. Tis the season for lots of cubes. Tis the season for lots and lots of cubes. That's what's going on. We've got loads to talk about today. I was just looking up... I completely forgot to check who's playing today in Me 1 versus Me 2. Grindset Me versus Far Away Me. Oh, for goodness sake. I haven't really thought about Far Away Me in this room, but that's okay. I think we can work it out. Grindset Me versus Far Away Me. That's what's happening. Okay, okay. Sebastian's here in California. What up? Will Cuber in Canada. Hey, buddy. Hey, guy. Stacy in Nebraska. Rosenkrantz is in Michigan. The Bros Show from Pennsylvania. Cube Station in China. That's that Teacher Jia. Cube Station's Teacher Jia, right? Hello. Welcome along. Lovely to have you here. Landon Peterson from Utah in the US. Ephemica's in New Jersey. Hey. Is that a New Jersey accent? What's a New Jersey accent? I don't even know. New Jersey accent tutorial. What's a New Jersey accent? We're getting straight into it today, everyone. How to do a New Jersey accent. Let's find out what Ephemica sounds like.
New Jersey is a big place.
It sure is.
It's close to New York.
It is. I'm walking here.
You get a broad range of different kinds of accents.
I'm not sure what a Philly accent is actually now I think about it.
We're going to go for more of a North Jersey accent, so kind of on the more New York-ish tip. So let's work on this oral posture. So the lip corners move back and forth a lot, and the tongue is high, and sometimes it's so high that you get some of that nasal quality to the sound like that. So you want to sigh through that sound. You get
this is what Ephemica sounds like, everyone. I'm working it.
The ah
New Jersey
becomes or. So
level up, Cube. Welcome along.
Thought becomes mall.
Mall. Thought.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Often become coffee.
Coffee.
Often.
I thought I was right.
T in the word often.
Often.
Sometimes
often. Do you say T in often, Ephemica? Are these allegations correct?
Florida. I'm from Florida.
Well, there we go. That was fun, wasn't it? That was fun. That was God, I got distracted quickly today. Far out. Woo! Hey, we're going to talk about lots of stuff today, everyone. Lots of things, but before I do that, I need to thank my members, don't I? I need to thank my members, everyone, because the members be making it. Oh, we got a new member, Jeremy Falanga. Whoa. Welcome. If you want to join the channel, you can do so for a couple of bucks a month. You get to put cool emoticons in the chat. Ephemica saying I do not sound like that. I don't know. I need a recording of Ephemica saying coffee and often. Jeremy, welcome along. Jeremy is an official Timmy. Jeremy Falanga, I appreciate it. UK Cuber, Jonas R, Vera Twist Plastic, JDB the Cube Guy, James Melby, Glenn's Cubing Corner, Benjamin Handelman, John Baxter, and Curious Nick, of course, all the channel members. I am going to gift some memberships today. Look at Vera kicking off with the emoticons in the chat. Yeah, I am going to gift some memberships today because I feel like that's a nice thing to do, isn't it? Wait, can I do that? I did do that before. It's not giving me the option to... I can only do super stickers and super chat. What the heck? In my own chat? I can't gift memberships? Okay. I'm not sure what's going on there. Not sure what's going on with that. I was going to gift some memberships, but I can't. Dang. Okay. Well, sure thing, YouTube. Sure thing. Are you guys able to do that? Have you got the option to gift memberships? If you hit the $ button in the beside the chat box, you should get super stickers, super chat, and you should be able to gift memberships as well. What's funny, Mike? Is that on my Discord from the server? What's funny, Mike? Hold on a minute. Funny Mike. Oh, that guy. I'd need... Oh, okay, yeah. I'm not sure how, but I reckon I can probably figure that out given time. You guys are able to gift memberships, but I'm not able to gift my own memberships. What the heck? Okay, sure. Whatever, YouTube. Whatever. Whatever. Anyway, guys. Guys. Hey, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Guys, here's what we're going to be potentially looking at today, okay? Lots of stuff. Now, lots of hardware, obviously. Matty's got a GAN 4x4 review. I want to take a look at that. Doi, obviously. I exactly as I predicted last week, all the GAN 4x4 reviews came out after the stream finished because I was like on release day. So Matty's got a GAN 4x4 review out. We'll look at that. I noticed Tymon did some solves on the GAN 16 now, so we'll take a look at that for sure. It was a bit of a slow news week last week, to be honest, and that was reflected in my views on the VODs. So hopefully with some GAN in the titles of the VODs this week, we'll get some more views. That would be ideal. A new GAN gift box set has been revealed rather cryptically. There's a how to make a GAN 4x4 video from GAN, which is quite interesting. You sort of get to see how it's put together in the factory. That's quite cool. Haven't fully watched that yet. So blind react. Here we go. 4x4 and 5x5 clocks we're going to take a look at. Some absolutely mutant clocks have been created. We'll take a look at that. We've got a couple of reviews of the VIN 5x5 as well, which we didn't get a chance to look at last week. All right, hold up. I'm just opening my... I'm just going in as a viewer.
Some absolutely...
just chill. Here, if I go into the super... Oh, yeah, I can membership gift down here in my actual channel. So, yeah, I'm going to chuck out some memberships today. If you're in the chat, you might get a free membership. Just hold on, okay? Just hold on. I'm going to gift 5 memberships. Gosh, how generous of me. 5 memberships. I don't control who they go to, all right? I need you to understand that. I don't control who the memberships go to. Yo, Wesley Twiggs got a membership. Qbeast got a membership. Jake Spear got a membership. Will got a membership. Chaos Cubed got a membership. Congratulations, everyone. That's a very, very cool thing you can do if you want to. There's absolutely no pressure. But if you're gonna super chat or if you're gonna do anything, do the gift donation thing. Let people have a free membership and see how they like that. All right, congratulations, everyone. So you'll all get a shout out in the video as well. That's good, isn't it? That's good, isn't it? Stacey Mackay, Stanley Chappell, I think, is maining the 5x5 for Blythe. Yeah, he's sponsored by Vin now. There's also a couple of other goofs and gaffs as well. Now, here's one that I might want to take a look at. I was hoping to speak to one of the moderators. I have put a message out, but I am... Oh, sorry, Dave. You were the guy that mentioned it as well. Those are my memberships for the season. I can't afford to do that every episode. That would be ridiculous. But anyone else can. There's a civil war brewing in r/cubers. Some of you might have seen that. There was a post in there, somebody kicking off about getting censored in there, which I've been on the receiving end of censorship from I've been on the receiving end of valid moderation. Yo, yay, there we go. John Baxter gifted a membership. Dave Neville got it. There we go. The universe is at peace. Thank you, John the Goat. Appreciate it. Yeah. R-Cuber Civil War. So someone started a new Reddit called r/Cubers but better. It's very petty. And any of you who watch the channel know that I kind of do like to get... I'm petty. I'm petty, all right? So when I see something petty going down, I'm like, ooh, what's this? What's happening here? Nothing entertains me like people just being petty on the internet. I kind of love it. So I might look at that. I haven't decided yet, but and I would like to get an interview with a mod because I'd like to know what it's like moderating a Reddit. I reckon it's a nightmare. And I don't envy them at all. I reckon it's a hard job. Dylan reacted to one of his matches on Speedcubing TV. Speedcubing TV also made a video about Matty being ignored for like his potential in Worlds or something. Also, big non-cubing news. There is a new GTA 6 trailer, which I'd quite like to watch. I haven't seen it yet. I saw the first one that came out like a year ago or something like that. Let's start a quick poll. Should I look at the GTA 6 trailer on stream? Yes or no? There you go. You can give me a little bit of feedback on that. That'll be like an end of the stream, back of the show kind of thing, because I'm quite interested in that. That sounds pretty fun. Sounds like an excuse to buy a PS5, which I currently don't have. It's very sad, isn't it? Is the 4x4 in stock at Speedcube shop yet? I'm not. I don't think it's out yet. I don't think it's even on. I don't think it's even on pre-order anywhere yet, is it? Let's have a look. Let's have a look on speedcubeshop.com. I'm in the jingle game now. That one was a free one for Speedcube Shop. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Speedcubeshop.com. No, we only have the old stanky 460. What are they going to call the new one? I feel like it's being called a 460 as well. Jeez, is that one still 55 freedom bucks? That's pretty spicy. Pretty spicy. But I don't see the new one yet. Oh no, the cubic. Let's have a look on the cubicle if they got it. Do we have a pre-order for a GAN 4x4? No. So it's not around yet, all right? It still doesn't exist exactly. Quite. Dave Neville, you need a separate channel for just non-cubing stuff. I would love to if I could find the time. I'm working out if I can stream on a Friday. I do have another channel idea which is completely not cubing related. Completely not related to this audience whatsoever. Just me yapping about stuff I see on the internet. Will it ever happen? I would like it to, but I'm not sure if I can actually fit it in. Oh, I forgot you guys were watching my screen. I was just looking at my bits and pieces there. Fun. There it is. Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer 2. Ooh, nearly 3 minutes. That's exciting. Well, look, let's. I'm seeing mostly positive. 71% people want to take a look at that. So it's probably gonna. I'll put it at the end of the stream because I've got an idea that it's probably gonna demonetize the stream. Like that will be copyright protected. Will it? Oh well, I don't know. That would be silly of them. Holy hell's bells! Look at that. 79 million views 1 day ago. That's crazy. Vera, I do have the gaming channel, which I might use at some point. I never really committed to it. People don't really want to watch me playing games on the PS2 and Xbox 360 that much, really. And I don't. And it's a lot of time investment. I might, I will probably stream on there. I want to play Bully on the PS2. One of my favorite games of all time. I think I might go through that again. Anyway. Geez, we've yapped a lot already. It's 10 to 10 already. We should probably do some cubing, hey? That's kind of how we roll at the start of the show. We get some cubing done, don't we, everyone? I'm not going to warm up. I'm just going to go in absolutely unprepared. Have I cubed since last time? Yeah, we had Christchurch cubers at the weekend, so I did a round of 3x3. And it was average. It was average. But, you know, it is what it is. Right, let me see. I'm just going to do a little bit of sorting things out here. I need to find who's competing today. Who's competing today? Grindset and Far Away Me. Okay, so I just need to... Little bit of housekeeping to move these around in my little sessions here. Grindset Me, get up there. There you go, there you go. Far Away Mike. There he is. Mike 11. No, Mike 12. Far Away Mike. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There it is. Okay, cool. We're good. We're good here. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Mike Speedcubing League, the MSL, aka Me 1 versus Me 2 Speedcubing, where I battle 16 versions of myself to find out who the best version of myself is. 8 Ball is unclear about whether I'll get a PB today. That'd be nice. I'm not sure if it's going to happen, though. Grindset Me, coming off of his match against Pro Cuber Me, of course, got smashed 3-1 in that. Coming up against Far Away Mike, who was thrashed in a similar fashion by even more Scottish Mike. Those are our competitors today. They've been warming up today as we've been chatting. Stacey Mackay, this is 5 times better than PSL. I agree, at least 5 times better. It's better than any WCA comp you've been to. It's better than Red Bull. This is peak speedcubing content. An old man in his room, yapping to strangers, battling himself for the title of the best version of himself. Okay, so the poll for the GTA 6 trailer, we've got a 67% yes. All right, cool. So I will watch the GTA trailer. I'll do that at the end of the stream. We need a poll now, because we need to ask who will win. That's not how you spell any of those words, is it, friends? Who will win? Grindset Mike versus Far Away Mike. Okay, there we go. The poll is started. I'll leave that open till the end of the match. We'll find out who the crowd favorite is today. The competitors are making their way. Oh, geez. Usually I think about this before I do it and think about what these people are going to say, but I haven't done it. So let's see how this goes. Grindset Me taking his seat now. Welcome along. Obviously, you had lots of self-help tips last time you were here. What have you been doing? What have you been doing since we last saw you, Grindset Mike? Well, listen, I've been continuing to stare directly into the sun at least 6 minutes a day. As soon as the sun rises, I like to take my glasses off and just gawk directly at it. And I'll tape my eyes up as well. And make sure that I can just really absorb all that energy from the sun. And okay, and why? What is the point of that? Why? I'm just curious. Is there some science behind that? Yeah, loads of science. It's lots of probably peer-reviewed investigations into it. I mean, I heard it. I mean, my source was a podcast, so that's good enough for me. Right enough then, Grindset Mike. Appreciate it. What about your diet? What have you been doing recently? Well, it's kind of diet related, but I'm sort of, as you can tell, I'm looks maxing. So I've been a lot of mewing, a lot of jaw work to really sharpen this thing up. You know, thinking about my cantle. What's it called? What do they call it? A cantle tilt? I forget. Great stuff. Appreciate it. Grindset Mike. Looking forward to seeing how you perform today against Far Away Mike. Christ, faraway Mike. All right, okay. Who invented faraway Mike? Okay, so faraway Mike, lovely to have you back. Obviously, you're looking for redemption today after getting smashed by even more Scottish Mike. I know regular Mike isn't a huge fan of him, but what have you been? What's your mindset coming into the match today? Well, look, it's obviously always an honor to be part of the MSL. You know, the greatest speedcubing league on the internet. Basically, I'm just going to bring my A game today. I'm not going to be put off by any of that nonsense that Grindset Mike's talking about, like his ice baths and his staring at the sun and tanning his butt and all that stuff. It's just, that doesn't interest me. I'm focused on my game. I've been drilling my algs. I've been putting in the hours, and I'm ready to do it, honestly. Okay, that's probably enough. Thank you very much, Faraway Mike. Appreciate it. Not very shaken by old mate Grindset me. I think the competitors look ready. They look good. Ephemerik of the brain is a muscle. I agree. Finally, someone talking sense in this chat. Coronair loves Faraway Mike. I'm really hoping Faraway Mike is eliminated today. Never beating the match fixing allegations if our mate Faraway Mike is knocked out. Okay. Vera is putting a cent on Faraway Mike. Far out. I don't encourage gambling. But you go nuts. A cent, you say? I wonder what the odds are. What was the... Okay, Grindset Mike actually is the crowd favorite. But here we go. We're getting ready. Grindset me coming off of 22.23, mean of 3. Let's see what he can put down in this first solve today. Of course, MSL. It's best of 5. That means first of 3. 1 solve each, alternating starts. You know how it is. Grab a cube and play along at home. John Baxter, if you're not painting miniatures, grab a cube. R2-D2 spotted. And let me know what you've got. Okay, so just checking the screens here. Tech crew are on it. The scramblers, just checking their stuff there. They're all happy. And Grindset Mike is inspecting. Not a bad cross. Grindset Mike, of course, white cross solver. Like all the other mics, actually. There's one of those, and there's that. That just needs to be split, and it's in. That needs to be split, and it's in. That's 3 corners, looking very strong so far. Really nice F2L from Grindset Mike. Sees the hook into the OLL. It's done, and that's a J with a U2 for a 22.86. Very respectable. Very respectable start from Grindset me. Far away Mike now, not looking quite so flash, coming in on the mean of 3 of 24 from his last match. Some 9s, 10s. Richie 2.87, sir. I'm going to need some receipts on that. The D prime. Coalkeeper with a 7. Stacey with 11. Can't talk. Stacey with an 11. A cold cuber with a 7. Very impressive. Okay, so far away Mike, not quite so blessed with the cross this time. Far away Mike, interesting fact, also a white cross solver. There's red green. It's causing him a little bit of grief, just a little bit of a choppy. Lots of extra turns, lots of wasted time and energy in the F2L for a T-perm. He's left himself a U2 for the AUF for a 23. Not bad, not bad. Not bad, but obviously not great. So we are looking at 1 there for Grindset Mike. We love to see it. Shout out again, John Baxter, for the outstanding spreadsheet skills. Far away Mike about to set the pace on the second solve now here. A Cold Cuber with a 5. Steady on. Stacy with the 10. Will's got a 7. That Channel Guy 9's got a 9. Love to see that. Okay. Well, the orange is in place. Orange-white is in place. He is just thinking about life, wondering where the blue-white's going to go after this green-white is inserted. But let's check it out and find out, shall we? There it is. Inopportune placing for the last edge, but he handled it fairly well. Okay, there's the third, and that's an easy insert for 4. It's a hook, it's a handstand, and it's a or V or something. 22.9. Very nice. Really nice solving from our competitors this morning so far. Far away Mike, putting the pressure on Grindset Mike, trying to get one back and match up. Currently that F prime ruined the R2D2. 5 from a Cold Cuber. Stacy got a 10.79 again. What? Pegasus got a 10. Will Cuber got a 6. What are we doing? Grindset Mike is responding. LD, R2, F. B prime, B prime. Okay. Grindset Mike. Having a look here. Oh, that's ugly. That's really ugly. The two... The white orange and white red are in the right spot but switched, so there's going to be a lot of moves in this cross due to none of the mics being particularly smart or good at cubes. So he's dealt with it though fairly efficiently. There's the third, splitting the fourth now for the insert. It's a hook, it's a handstand, it's a G. Oh. D, I think, for a 24.52. Very pedestrian. It's not good enough to beat Far Away Mike. It's 1 each, everyone. Grindset me to set the pace for solve number 3 now. D2R, F2, D2. 11's for Stacy. Pegasus for 16. Stacy's very consistent today. Will with an 8. Cold Cuber with an 8. I think a V-perm is what I got. Grindset me now looking to set the time with an absolutely foul cross. Not super happy about that. But he's going to see what the best is he can do with it. It's complete. Nice insert on the green-red. A little bit of a mistake there setting up the blue-red. There's the last one. It's a dot. He did not want to see that. There's an hourglass. It's the same. GC, I think it is. 25.9. Not even a sarcastic round of applause from the audience that time. That's cold. Okay, so Far Away Mike to respond to a 25. He's got to be feeling fairly confident at this point. Fairly confident, and the scramble gods are indifferent. Actually, this is a pain in the arse as well, so let's see what's going on here. The green, orange, and the red, it's set. There is that one. That's a fairly complicated insert to setting up for a free pair. Love to see it. There's 3, and our 4th pair is set up for a hook and a handstand and one of those. Surely, yes, a 20, our fastest solve of the day so far. Lovely little 20.9 for Far Away Mike to give him the second point, putting him ahead of Grindset Mike now. Love to see that. Okay. Far Away Mike coming off that 20, getting ready to set up for solve number 3. We do have a match point situation here. Okay. Yo, everyone's cooking today. 6 for Will. CG got ass. Pegasus with a 10. Stacy with a 10 again. All right. Far Away Mike. Off the back of a little 20, feeling very good about himself. Not loving the cross, but I think we can deal with it. Oh, whoops. Just out here trying to wreck John's spreadsheet. Don't worry about it. Okay, let's put the blue in like that. And there's a red and... Oh, no, misplaced the green. That's a big mistake. Big mistake in the cross execution there. And... No, I thought it was a pair in the wrong place. It wasn't. Oops. I mean, he thought it was. Not me, of course. I'm the commentator. Different mic. Different guy. There's a hook. Oh, a U4. That's an interesting tactic. There's a G something. D, maybe? For a 31. Blech, gross. Okay, this is an absolute gift. He's blown the door off the hinges. There is no door. The door's a memory. Surely our man, Grindset Mike, can bring this back. To pull it back to 2 each. He's not going out on a 31. Surely not. Surely not. Okay. Can live with this. Here we go. Beautifully executed. Almost a misaligned cross there, which is pretty exciting stuff. There's 2. He wants it. He's hungry. I'm hungry. There's a hook. There's a fish. There's an end perm. Oh, God. Still good enough. Still good enough to beat the 31, though. We are at 2 each, everyone. We are tied up. It all comes down to this solve, and the pace is going to be set by Grindset Me. Here we go. F prime R2 D2. You love to see it. F prime E2 R2 E2. Okay, there we go. Oof. Oh, well, actually, yeah, this is interesting. I think Grindset Mike, if I know him at all, I think he's cooking up a scheme here. I think there might be shenanigans afoot. There might be something silly coming out. Just keep an eye on him while he does this cross. He's cooking something. Whoa, an S move. Who saw that coming? Incredible stuff. Confident solving from the young man. There we are. That's in there. That's an easy setup for the third. And the fourth one is in for a hook. One of those. And one of these, a V-perm maybe? Whoa, a mistake on the AUF for a 23.6. Okay, it's anyone's game. Really, it's anyone's game. Faraway Mike coming off the back of this 31 needs to respond to a 23. Scramblers now prepping things for the final solve of the match, everyone. The only way it would not be a final solve, of course, is if we had a tie break and it went into sudden death. But very unlikely. Very unlikely. Okay. It's a bit of a gift of a scramble. If he can execute off this, the cross is good. Let's see what he can do with it. Cross executed. Perfectly. No, a mistake. He went looking for an option that wasn't there. Can he pull this back? There's nothing in the top row. Oh, not loving life right now. Free pair, though, for an hourglass. And a V-perm again. Oh, for a 19. He's done it. He's done it. He's gone sub 20. At the last moment, Faraway Mike takes it. Dang it. Faraway Mike takes it. He's going through to the next round. Thank you, John Baxter, for the amazing spreadsheet. Yes, hit those likes, everyone. Hit the likes. Faraway Mike has done it in another incredible match here at the MSL, the Mike Speedcubing League. Me 1 versus me 2 Speedcubing, the greatest speedcubing competition on the internet. Undisputed. Another day of drama here at the... Did we name this stadium yet? Did we name the new stadium? I forget. I think that's something we need to work on. Grindset Mike had was the crowd favorite, but Faraway Mike has taken it, which is obviously devastating news. Grindset Mike You're heading home today. How are you? Come and grab a seat. How are you feeling about your performance today? I can't believe my wife talked me out of the ice baths. I was ice bathing every morning. Every single morning I was getting in that ice bath, and then my wife said it was stupid and that she'd read an actual peer-reviewed scientific study because more evidence is coming out about those ice baths being absolute BS. And I'm careful with my sources. Is she a medical professional? Yes. Does she read medical journals and reviews that I can't understand? Yes. But it was on that podcast, all right? Someone did say on a podcast that it was good, and I believe that. I choose to believe that, okay? I've done my own research, and clearly coming out of the ice bath routine has cooked me, so this is all my wife's fault. Outstanding demonstration of how to take accountability and generally be a good human being there from Faraway Mike. Grindset Mike. He's now eliminated from the competition. Who did this to me? Faraway Mike. Let me know how you're feeling. Oh yeah, I'm on the right screen. I'm good at this, eh? Faraway Mike, congratulations on your win. Congratulations on slipping sub 20, your fastest solve that we've seen in the competition. How are you feeling after that match? Let's go! I always knew I could do it. I want to thank everyone who's believed in me. Faraway Laura, my kids, Faraway Charlie and George, my Faraway chat. Shout out all my haters in the chat who didn't vote for me. Suck it, alright? I won, I'm the best, and I will continue to be the best. I will continue to represent for my Faraway fam, my Faraway crew. What up, shout out Faraway gang in the chat. Love your work. Peace, we're back, baby, we're back, let's go. Just an absolute hype lord, Faraway Mike. Really just high on life. Loving the support, just having a great time generally. Okay, well there we go, everyone. That was another amazing match from the MSL, the Mike Speedcubing League. Thank you all for your support. We appreciate it. We appreciate it here at the MSL, and any of you who watch the show know that after the MSL we do ads. All right. That's what we do. We do ads. Let's do some ads. Hey, shut up, everyone. Do you like goods and services, specifically SpeedCube goods and services? Well, you should buy them at SpeedCube Shop and use code Cubecast to save 5% off. That's something you can do anytime you like. It's absolutely free, apart from the cost of the goods or services you're purchasing from SpeedCubeShop.com. Do they have the new GAN 4x4? No, not yet, but they will. They will. Also sponsored by Cubing Life Academy, the good people at Cubing Life Academy. Shout out to Antoine and the gang. You can buy any one of their amazing courses and learn how to be real good at cubes. Almost as good as Faraway Mike and the Faraway fam. You can do that. You can do that at Cubing Life. Cubing.life, I think it is. Well, I should have a URL on here. Cubing.life, I think it is, and you can use code Cubecast to save 5%. Also, I sell things on the internet too. It's speedcube.co.nz. If you live in Australia and New Zealand, you can buy stuff from me. What a great idea. You can use code Cubecast as well and save 5%, I'm pretty sure. I sell cube sauce there. Also, shout out to Crafty Cube in Australia and speedcubing.org in the UK. I don't know where that is. Directly below me, I think. Thousands of miles away. So if you live there, you can buy cube sauce from speedcubing.org. You can also buy cool stuff at lastlayercubing.com, everyone. Lastlayercubing.com, you can buy cool stuff like Cubecast merch. Shall we go and have a look? Yeah, let's go and have a look, hey? Look at this ish. Look at this. You can buy a speedcube.co.nz jersey and represent wherever you are in the world. You can buy a Cubecast jersey. Shirt. with the number 3 on it, because we are, as we know from the chat a few weeks back, we are everyone's third favorite cubing podcast. You can also buy the Cubecast mug. I don't even have mine. It's in the washing machine. I mean the dishwasher. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Where's the button? Stop that ridiculous music, would you? Stop it.
Say the line, Bart.
Use code Cubecast. Yeah! That's a deep, deep 90s cut. John Baxter, Faraway Mike versus Timmy Mike is my dream final. Oof. Oof. Oh, John's juicing in the chat. If we can get to 12 likes, he'll gift another membership. What a champion. Love your work, John. We've been talking a lot, John and I, recently because I've been... those of you who follow my Instagram story, I had a bit of a side quest while I was painting some Warhammer miniatures. My Plague Marines for Kill Team, and I finished them and then played a game with them last night and got absolutely wrecked, unfortunately. The dice were very much against me. It was brutal. Oh, Will's calling you out, John. He says we're at 12 now. So that's happened. All right, what are we going to look at first, everyone? We should probably look at Matty's GAN 4x4 review. Hey. Okay, what have we got here? What have we got? Let me just see what we've got here. Oh, it's a... Okay, it's a... He's actually talking. Okay, interesting. I wasn't sure if this would be a written review or not. Okay. GAN 4x4, everyone, has dropped. The 460 V2. Matty has now... You'll remember last week I was bugging him in my DMs. And he wouldn't tell me anything. He was being very shady. Well, no, he was being very professional. I was being very shady. He was being very professional. But now we have a review from Matty, which I've not watched a second of yet. So this is going to be where we're kind of blinding this a little bit. So hopefully it's good. I'm sure it will be. Matty knows what he's doing. GAN 460. What? All right. So what? Logan. Sorry? Sorry, Legal Mindset? What are you doing? Play. There we go.
It's Matty, and today
Hey, it's Matty. Hey, Matty.
To finally show you the GAN 460.
He sounds excited, doesn't he, everyone? Look at this wall of GAN boxes over here. This is crazy. That's very impressive. So many 3x3s. So many. There it is.
So I've been getting prototypes since May of 2024. So this is a long...
May of 2024. So that's literally a year. A year of prototypes of the 4x4.
So let's open it up.
I wonder if this could be the longest lead-in to this video.
Here's the cube.
To this cube, I mean.
Nice box.
He's just going to dump it out there.
There it is.
It needs the angelic choir. Ah.
Yeah, so this just feels exactly the same as the final prototype I got.
Okay, well that makes sense. Is the volume of Matty's video too quiet? Soz everyone. I'll juice it a bit.
That concept.
How's that?
So there was this box inside here. Let's open it up. Yeah, so it's only the pamphlet.
We've seen this already. It's just a bag and a pamphlet,
So
which is a bit
the
disappointing.
first layer off of the cube to show you the inside. So
Guts. We got a gut shot, everyone. So that's the top layer missing. Can't really see that well. Not sure how helpful it is.
this is a fully double layer structure. And
a fully double layer structure.
Great stability to the
Oh, actually, yeah. No, is that unusual to see is that a secondary ring in there? I'm not sure if that's exactly true, but okay, Matty. Okay.
And reduce popping. So there's this brand new mechanism. They call it the...
Okay, now that looks different. So this is our like secret 5x5 edge piece, right? That's in a 4x4. And that does kind of give the impression that there's two tracks. Interesting.
Christmas tree hits popping.
Right, what did he say?
So there's this brand new mechanism. They call it the Christmas tree hidden edge. because it literally looks like a Christmas tree.
It also looks like there's a... I think I can see a magnet in there as well.
This is also anti-popping. So there are 160 magnets in this cube. There are 96 external magnets, 48 center magnets, and 6 cube. There are 96 anti-popping. So there are 160 magnets.
160 magnets.
There are 96 external magnets, 48 center magnets, and 16 internal magnets. So
what? So we've got all the edge to corner magnets. And a ton of internal magnets as well. What?
Here is basically everywhere where there's magnets. There's a magnet on the corner here.
Makes sense.
Connects to the edge magnet here. And
makes sense.
Edge magnets on the inner part.
Yeah, so there's the double magnet from the center, which I've been reliably informed that is completely normal, and most 4x4s have that. Sure, I'll take it. I remember 2x2s a lot have that as well. I think that was to reduce the bumping feeling that they were getting. Thank you very much, John, for the gifted sub. Congratulations, Amethyst Mac, for receiving that one. What's up, Relu? Welcome along.
Part of the edge here.
That's incredible.
And there's also magnets on the...
Show me.
There's magnets on the stock of the corner that
there are.
Connect to the core.
It is a ball core. It is a ball core, everyone. Gosh dang, it's a ball core. Sorry, no, it's not. It's not a ball core. Ignore me. It has corner to core magnets. Magnetic core. Okay.
And then there are magnets.
You could argue that it is a ball core because all the stuff in the middle creates a ball. Actually, no, you can't argue that at all. That'd be a very poor argument, and I'd laugh at you if you made it. So don't make
I've
that.
never seen before. There are magnets in the hidden edge here.
Yeah, okay.
And
I told you. Called
the
it.
Base of the edge magnet here.
Like a double track MOU system.
Pretty solid connection there. And all these pieces have a arc-shaped design that reduces friction and jamming of the cube, and overall makes it faster and smoother. So the cube is 60 millimeters and only 110 grams. So it's very lightweight, and also it's big enough to where it's comfortable to hold.
That is relatively lightweight for having 5,000 magnets. That is pretty good, actually.
Some cubes are a little too small, so it feels like you're kind of like this, but this is nice and comfortable. So there are matte and UV versions of this cube.
Makes sense. Sounds
GAN.
gan.
Releasing very soon.
That's not nearly specific enough, sir. Okay, very soon. It'll be out. I would wager it'll be out before I stream again. Like, it'll be out before
Really
next week's
excited.
episode. Is that too? Am I calling that too much? Out before next week's episode doesn't sound too ridiculous, but really soon is what he said. That those are the words he said.
Because GAN finally has a solid 3x3, 4x4, and 5x5.
So what we're getting is a pretty that's a pretty glowing endorsement, for sure. Relatively glowing endorsement from Matt there, I would say.
For the first time in my career, my
Matty.
3x3, 4x4, and 5x5 mains are all GAN cubes. So I'm really excited to use this, and I hope you guys try it out too. See you later.
Okay. So he's maining it. That much is clear. That's what he's declared. Look at him go. God dang. Is this are the GAN gurus coming for the WR now? 19, for goodness sake. 19.9. That's as fast as my fastest 3x3 solve today. Makes me feel good. This is the start of the GAN gurus launching a full-blown assault on the 4x4 world records, I would wager. That's what I reckon. I missed that time. Was that a 19 again? Oh, pause. Big pause. Whew! Hey, he's throwing some turns at that. He's throwing turns at that, and it's standing up for itself. It's taking a beating. Ooh, that should have been a lot faster than that. He knows it. Anyway, we don't need to sit and watch all of Matty's solves right now. What I want to do is look at the because I can't remember things. I want to go and have a look at the 4x4 W. WR. Max Park has got a 15. Come on now. Tymon's not far behind with a 16-1 in singles. Tymon has the average. I thought Max still had the average. I beg your pardon. So, okay, so Tymon already has the average. And Max Park in second place. Sebastian Ware. I didn't know there was still a Ware brother competing like and being awesome in 2025. I had no idea. All right, okay, what did we learn, everyone? What did we learn? Matty has the GAN 4x4. We've seen its guts. It's a double track, if we want to use Moyu speak. It's got a double track system in it, magnets hidden inside the internal Christmas tree edges. So that's what we were looking for. We were looking for that tech. And the way he was throwing turns at it, it looks fairly stable. Will Cuber, he's so fast at turning it lags, lol. Yeah, I probably have been too early saying it'll be out before next week, but if I'm right, then I'm gonna gloat. All right, so just be prepared for that. That's something you need to deal with. Stacy, there are some other videos on the GAN 460 V2. Go watch those. Do you have anyone in particular that you think is good that I should go look at? Because I was waiting for Matty's, because he's kind of the one we've been following. He's usually the person we go to for GAN stuff. I don't know if there's more we need to learn about the GAN 4x4, the GAN 460 V2, now that we've seen its guts and now that we know what's in it. But we're going to have a look at the how to make a GAN 4x4 GAN factory video as well. There's a new GAN retail store in Shanghai as well, which is pretty exciting. I noticed that too, but I already had so much stuff on the docket today. Shall we keep it GAN? Shall we go for Tymon solving on the GAN 16? Would you like to see that, everyone? That'd be good, wouldn't it? Let me see here. Why did you open over there? GAN 16 test solves is what we're looking at. Have we got a written review? No, we do not. But we do have some scrambules if you'd like to try them. Let's give this a little share. I should have done this with Matty's video too, but you'll all go and find it. You've probably all seen it already as well. That's Tymon's video. Solving on hello. That's blurred. That's blurred and blue. Looks suspiciously like cube sauce. How he would have got his hands on some, I don't know. Also, he almost certainly doesn't have cube sauce. But I don't know what that... I wonder what that is. I wonder what that is that needed to be blurred. That's interesting, isn't it? He's been going pretty hard with the old angstrom over here. It's a good choice. Solid choice. 429 average of 5 on the GAN 16. What do we know about the GAN 16, everyone? Bugger all. Nothing. We don't know anything about it. Because nobody will tell me. And it is an interesting looking logo. I think it's probably just a prototype logo. I saw that on Matty's Instagram. Was it a post or was it a story that Matty put up? Cubing Jedi. It must have been a story. No. Oh no, it must have been a story. Because I can't see it. Oh well. Let's go back to Tymon's video. Stacy Mackay, look at the comments. Anything in particular? Grande Tymon. No, I can't see anything talking about the oh wait, here we go. Why'd you have the Moyu loop? Oh, busted. Busted. Yeah, he must have gone in and blurred it after the fact. Oh, people are too sensitive about that stuff, though. But yeah, let's have a look. Let's have a look at Matty thrashing the GAN 16. Let's have a listen to it as well. Am I cooked, or does that sound very Moyu-ish? Sounds like Dylan solving on a... well, whatever he mains at the moment. But you know what I mean? It sounds Moyu-ish. Skirt, skirt. God dang, he's fast at cubes. Hey. Halo Timer is, without a doubt, the best looking timer in the game. Like, there is no more handsome timer than the GAN Halo Timer. Also, its name is iconic. Did he do pseudo slotting? Does the GAN 16 have a center skirt? Dunno. No idea. We have absolutely no information on the internals of the GAN 16. All we have so far is this video from Emperor Palpatine. Not even a written description. Although, this is the GAN 16 Maglev Prototype X3. Is that to say that it's the third prototype? Yo, thanks for subscribing, Hussein. That's it. Oh, a bonus solve. Yo, 3.6. Very swag. I just want to see. Did he put up a video on the GAN 16? I feel like he did. Or maybe it was just a photo. 460. GAN 15. GAN 15 black. GAN 15. Nah. I think he just had that one story. This is a GAN 15 prototype. 7 months ago, he was on the GAN 15 prototype, and we're now on the GAN 16 prototype. Far out. Okay, what did we learn from Tymon's video on the GAN 16? Everyone, what did we learn? Sum total of not very much at all. I mean, yeah, we can't really tell. Sounds Moyu-ish to me. Sounds Moyu-ish in terms of its clicky-clacky, you know? But I can't really tell anything about it. Level up cube. It must work real good with Moyu Lube. Yeah, I guess so. We learned that. Yeah, I suppose that's what we learned. We learned that Tymon still good at solves. So that's a relief to know that he's still good at solves. He must be going through so much angstrom because look, he's got the that's how they sell him wholesale in little packs of 5. So he's clearly just got just globs and globs of it. The only man wearing out angstrom is our boy. Oh, you didn't even see that. Sorry. Look, there's a little tube of angstrom packets here. Big long bag that they put them in for wholesale. And he's ripping through it. Well, GAN 16, everyone. I don't know anything about it. Matty won't tell me. I know Tymon doesn't like to talk about hardware that much either, so he won't tell me. But yeah, there we go. GAN 16. For Christmas? Probably. Almost certainly for Christmas. Almost certainly for Christmas we will have a GAN 16. As if we need another one. We've only just settled on the GAN 15. Far out. It feels like a whirlwind since the GAN 12. 13, 14, 15. 14 Pro. 15. 15 black. Now we're prototyping the 16. What a wonderful world we live in, hey? Well, that's about all we've got to say about that, everyone, pretty much. I think I might have a little refreshment break. A little snacky break. My chat just my chat bot reminded me. I'm feeling granola bars at the moment, everyone. All crunchy and crummy and make a mess, but they're delicious. All crunchy munchy, good with a cup of tea. You know what I've done today? Big dad moves. Got a flask of tea. Ready to go. So prepared. I'm feeling so prepared and ready today. So what have we done so far? We've talked about the GAN 4x4. We've talked about the GAN 16 and had a look at Tymon's solving. Brief mukbang interlude. Dave, who won me versus... far away, Mike won me 1 versus B2. That's who. So what have we got next? Maybe we'll look at the how to make a GAN 4x4 video. That might give us some more insight into the guts. Hopefully. And then we'll take a look at the new GAN gift box and we can speculate about what's in there. 1,000 cubers versus 1 gorilla. Great question. I'm in the original 100 men versus 100 versus 1 gorilla debate. I'm on the side of men winning eventually, but casualties like 70%. 100 men are going in, 30 are coming out alive, but the men would win. Now, 1,000 cubers versus 1 gorilla. I think a similar result, actually. We throw cubes at the gorilla. I mean, yeah. But also... I mean, with all due respect, and I include myself in this, because I'm not a giant man. Level up cube, if they're all kids... Yeah, it depends on who the 1,000 cubers are, because if they're all kids, then the gorilla's winning. Also... I mean, we didn't... It's not a fair comparison because we didn't ask this question of the 100 men versus the gorilla. But think of all your cubing mates, okay? Think of all your SpeedCube besties, right? Think of them all. Picture them all in front of you. Now, how many of them would you describe as having a killer instinct? You know? How many of your cubing mates do you think you could describe as having a killer instinct? I don't know. Okay, it wouldn't be 70%. I reckon the gorilla's probably taken out 40 to 50%. Eventually, it's getting overwhelmed by numbers. If the cubers kind of go NPC style and just kind of like smother it, obviously sacrificing some of the lower levels of cubers as well. Like, it's going to be a bloodbath either way. Right? Kiki, the hand dryer and plumbing fanatic, is claiming that they've got a killer instinct. Okay, that's good to know. Vera Twist Plastic delegates. Yeah, can you call a delegate on the gorilla and claim an extra? You know, that's probably what we haven't considered in this comparison as well. Let's take a look at this, everyone. This is the GAN. I wonder if this has got copyright music in it. Oh, happy International Labor Day, everyone, for when this was released. I'm going to mute this one because it's got subtitles. Okay, how do you make a GAN 4x4, everyone? Let's find out from this little... This is 8 minutes long. This factory video from the GAN factory. They're going to show us how they put a GAN 4x4 together. Ooh, hey, wait a minute. We just got a view of some guts right there. Is it telling us anything we don't know? No, we can't. Oh, I can't see the internal stuff completely. But there we are. There's a GAN 4x4 in all its naked glory. Come on then. How to make a GAN 460M. Step 1. Assemble the core. They're going to put screws in, are they? Because the magnets are already in there. They're putting little screws in. Oh, that's a teeny tiny washer. I've intentionally got the sound off on this one, by the way, because I don't want to get pinged. Okay. We are assembling the core. That's a cute little tool there. So that's how they get them. That's how they get them all nice and similar tension. Is by machine. Okay, so a little spring. Okay, so there we go. We have confirmation that it's a spring in the 460. What's up, Junior Speedcubing League? Welcome along. We're putting together a GAN 4x4. Are they really going to put in all 6? Yeah, there they go. Okay. Oh, no, they've put in 4. Assembling the structure. Ooh, look at their GAN 4x4 building box. That's very clever. How are they doing that? Oh, they're interesting. Oh, they're building that layer first. Then what are we adding? Ah, yeah, we're putting in another center. That makes sense. Okay. Right, love to see that. Have these pieces got magnets in already? It doesn't look like it. Is this how they're doing them? Are they being made by hand? If so, that's genuinely quite impressive. Is this how they're doing it? That's crazy. If you've ever wondered what you're paying for with GAN cubes, it's kind of what we've always talked about, right? The QC, the quality control from GAN. It's this. They're hand making these. They're going to skirt that edge in there. And then give it a little tappy. A little tap-tapperoo. And there it goes with our first layer complete. I guess we're going to build up second layer. Yeah, no magnets in this as yet. So they're building it and then putting magnets in. Third layer. I'm genuinely surprised that the magnets aren't in it yet. I thought they would have been, right? Get back in your special machine and do the skirt. There it goes. So what up? Is it magnet time? No, we're installing the caps. Okay. I'll love to see it. I find it hard to believe that every GAN 4x4 is made manually. Does that seem far-fetched? Would you have guessed? I thought the whole thing would have been mechanized. Well, get your color scheme right. Okay, so now we're jamming on some corners. Where are the magnets? There's just holes in those pieces. Now, stop it. Okay, so this is clearly not an accurate demonstration of how the cube is put together normally. So that's an unmagnetized GAN 460. Look at it. It's disgusting without the magnets. Okay, so now we're installing magnets. Ooh, that's a cool tool. It's just pooping out magnets. We call this in the game a magnet pooper. Check your polarity and then poop those magnets out. Who do we know that's been to the GAN factory? Chris Mills. Given that there's a specific tool for this job, I can believe, I think, that this part's maybe done by hand. But yeah, for anyone whining about why GAN cubes are so expensive, this might go some way to answer that. But I am surprised. I do find it hard to believe that all these are made by hand. I do. Pegasus with a fair point. Easier to make split pieces by machine than capped pieces. Yeah, capped pieces are a bit more tricky, and capped pieces are generally on more premium cubes. So the magnets must have been in the internals already. But let's find out. We've still got a bit of video to go. Checking all the magnets are there. Yeah. Nice. Lube and test. Look at that. Fancy lube puncher. That's pretty cool. I want one of them. Just oos. And the lubing's done. I shook my table a little bit. Uh-oh, we got a Timmy here. Look, my 4x4 is a 2x2. Classic Timmy move. So funny. So funny. Okay. We're breaking in. You're telling me there's half an hour's labor in each GAN cube? I would never have believed that. Okay, now we packing. Now we packing. You know what a cube in a box needs? It needs a bag. I don't know why they give us a box and a bag. That's an interesting call. But we love getting freebies, don't we, folks? Level Up Cube. In Antoine's Canton's video touring the Moyu factory back in the day, it showed that most cubes are still manually outside the cheaper budget cubes. Okay, all right. I've never actually watched that. I had it on my watch later list forever. You know what this needs? Plastic. There's not enough of this that can be thrown away and never recycled, so let's get some soft plastics on there. Let's get it, everyone. Let's get it. Oosh, that machine's cool, though. That's legit. Oh, that's how they do that. Well, geez, we're learning something today, hey? Now they're going to shrink it. Giving a little bake in the oven. Shrink that thing. There you go. Respect to every worker in the cube industry. Happy International Labor Day. Well, I didn't know that's where that video was going to go. That it was going to show me that premium cubes are handmade. I assumed everything was mechanized. I didn't see anything new about the GAN 4x4 in that, unfortunately. Apart from the cool magnet tool. The cool magnet pooper was a revelation. But I would never have guessed. I would never have guessed that these are being put together manually. Happy International Labor Day, everyone. Respect to every worker in the cube industry. Big respect. Big respect. So there we are. That's more about the GAN 4x4. Or not, depending on your point of view. Let's have a look at the new mystery. This is Ganna being real teasers with this one, okay? Ganna being a real tease with this one. The GAN Cube 10 years gift set, Wave 2 trailer. I don't think it's got music. That's a problem. So let's have a look. So GAN, 10 years old, of course. Moyu, 18. Not that it's a competition, but GAN, 10 years old. They've got a grand gift set. This is the Wave 2 trailer. So what are we looking at here? Hold on. Hold on. An unknown caller is calling. And we've detected a second wave of mysterious energy, cubers. This is a binoculars job. I've always got my binoculars nearby when I'm trying to decipher GAN teasers. Right. Let's take a look. What have we seen here? Detected a second wave of mysterious energy. I predict a second wave of poor translation. What are we looking at here? What the hell are these? Cards of some kind? That looks like a 3x3. That might be a 251. I don't know what that is, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it is called the Grand Gift Set. Was there a Wave 1 trailer? Level Up Cube, probably a bundle of the 3x3 and 2x2. I think you might be right. Those are the cubes I'm seeing there, but there's some other shots here that we're going to take a look at. Let's just get our little binoculars out, junior detectives, and let's hone in on what's happening here. You can't move too fast for me. I've got you. Okay? Alright, what have we got here? I'll frame by frame this if I have to again. What happened there? Okay, so we have a box. It keeps freezing. Sorry, internet's being goofy, I think. That's a box coming off and showing us the 10-year card. That's looking like a 2x2. That's looking like, I don't know, a yellow thing. That's, I don't know, terrifying. What if there's like some terrifying imagery in here that I'm going to reveal to you all, like Satanist stuff? That's a baggie. That's a baggie. That's our man with the binoculars back again. He's had enough. He's looked enough now. He's back in focus. 10 years new gift set. Stay tuned. Well, I couldn't tell anything from that. GAN Cube. Let's go and look at their videos. Have they got, was there a wave 1? I don't see a wave 1 trailer. Oh, 10 years. Oh, hello. What's this one? So this is the same stuff, right? Is this the same box set? The grand gift set? A stellar core. That's pretty chill. That metal core, I like that. But that's just for display, right? Add see-through. Oh my days. Transparent. Ooh, glitter. Oh, I didn't know it was glittery. GAN tech cards. Okay. Are they trying? Well, what the hell? This was October, and it shows way more than the second trailer. GAN, you silly sausages. You don't do a teaser for a trailer that you've already released that shows way more of the stuff than you're releasing in your trailer 4 months later. You silly, silly sausages. That's what that... Okay, that's what that was. And there was this blurred out in the picture. I was going to say it was a mirror cube, but it's obviously not. It's that thing there. There's the cube, the absolutely unusable, but... Oh, wait... This is for the individual ones. Okay. I think. Ah, here we go. Grand gift set. The GAN 15 Maglev 10 years grand gift set. The UI. Okay, so this... Okay. So this isn't for the grand box. These are for the individuals. They're still never beating the silly sausage allegations because this is the same image. This is that image that was blurred out at the start of the other video. Silly sausage confirmed. Sausages in the chat. Okay, so what's the grand gift box then? So I was wrong. It wasn't a 2x2 and a 3x3. It was a 3x3 and a 3x3. Look. Shut up, everyone. Watch. Watch. It was... let's get our little unknown caller. Get the binoculars out. A second wave of mysterious energy. See, it's that image. That image right there has just been blurred out. We've seen that. Thank you for the sausage chat. GAN really likes silly sausages specifically. So that's the same image. In fact, it's a frame from the same video. So this is not the box set. This is not the box set. But it doesn't say box set, it says gift set. Maybe this is just another... but it says mystery drop incoming, so I guess they're adding a new one to this range? Better than the Minecraft movie. I've still not seen it. What is the cube? People saying it's a 2x2. Well, we did know... Yeah, there is a... We have seen a 2x2. Teacher Ja had a 2x2. That's not how you spell anything. Cube Station. Teacher Ja had a 2x2. I'm positive. You know, 2x2 10th anniversary. Yeah, he did. Because he on... No, that's the way long one. Never mind. There it is. So we looked at the 460 stuff in a previous video. But then he's got the 2x2. Hello, friends. Hello. What we're bringing to this time is the 251M 10th anniversary. So it's missing from the videos so far. So I think that commenter was right, actually. That this is them announcing that the 2x2 is coming. Okay. That makes sense. because they haven't actually released that one yet. Teacher is always way ahead of the game. I swear he lives across the road from the GAN factory. And in fact, the Moyu factory and the GAN factory, in my imagination, are on opposite sides of the road. And Teacher lives on that road, in the middle of the road, just poised, waiting for new releases. Like, bang, I got it. Let's go. Is my speculation. So GAN 251M Leap. Pro's better, but whatever. GAN 251M Leap 10th Anniversary Collection unboxing. Okay. That makes sense to me. I think that's what we're seeing there. I think that's what GAN is trying to show us. Wonderful stuff. Love your work, GAN. Love your shiny, shiny things. That's all very cool. What does Teacher tell us about this, Ed? What do we get in the box? There's a little core. Oh, this is a... Yeah, okay. This is a center axis of a 2x2. Okay, so nice. It's a little 2x2 core. You got your little trophy. And there it is with its little see-through tiles. Can't be comp legal though, hey? Do we have a delegate in the chat? I need a delegate, guys. It's very pleasing. Keep it at home. I think it's a good collection and decoration. That's a big-ass accessory box. What's in there? It's really a sparrow that has all the internal organs. Nothing makes me happier than Teacher Jazz subtitle translations. What? Excuse me? The GAN has the 251 has GES nuts? I suppose it does. Special bag. Lovely. Shiny. Velvety. Oh. I thought he was about to say you can put it together with the special silver thing, but it's for oh no, it's the cards. And the more cards, and then special bits of plastic case so you can make your little core a little decoration. Well, that's cool. I'm not going to buy one, but it's cool. There's limited point to the sort of to the 10th anniversary ones if they're not legal, if you can't do anything with them. Yeah, I mean the box is cool. Has it got a card for the 2x2 though? Does it have a card for the 2x2? Yay, it does. Cute. Okay, cool. So there's a collector card for the 2x2 now as well. I like collector cards. I like that idea. That's very cool. That's very cool. Okay, cool. Well, there we are. That's what GAN are talking about. They've released, or are about to release, I think, a 2x2 10th anniversary edition, which is unusable but beautiful. Unusable but beautiful. Where should we go now? I want to take a look at the VIN, everyone, before we get into the silly stuff like clocks and Dylan's react videos and the GTA 6 trailer and all that kind of stuff. John Baxter, these Pokemon are rubbish. Yeah, true. It doesn't even have... What does it even do? What's its attack? It does have some stuff going on down here, but... Yeah, what attacks does it got? What does it evolve into? Would the 2x2 evolve into a 3x3? You know? Justice, it's out now, is it? Have I just been speculating for no reason whatsoever? GAN 10. $15, 356ME, 356i. Oh, there you go. It is out now. It is out. Well, it's for pre-order now. It's estimated to ship May. Oh, crap. It's May. Oh, it's not my dad's birthday yet. Far out. Woo! Thought I'd missed my dad's birthday there. But I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. There we are. It does exist. It is on pre-order. Yours for only $50 US, which today is about 80 New Zealand dollars. Other currencies are available. You can do your own conversions. Well, that was a confusing video from Gan. That's where the story started. But that's about that. Let's take a look at these goofy clocks, hey? Have you ever been solving clock and thought, hey, what if there was more of this? Like, what if there was just a silly amount? Wouldn't that be great? Have you ever thought that? I haven't. But you might have. I think I saw Olivia Kleiner with one of these. Maybe it was on Instagram. We have got new clonks from Cube4U. All right? 4x4 clock and a 5x5 clock. What are we doing here, everyone? What are we doing? 4x4 and 5x5 clonk is what we're looking at. No comments? Oh, Reddit's sad. Show me the yaps. I got a heart attack from seeing so many clocks. That's valid. Atan the Cuber. Real Uncle Frank, the GOAT. That's the 3D printed clocks that have been on CubeCZ for a month or so. Cube4U are 3D printing these. Okay. Fair enough. No shade. If I recall correctly, the original creator of the clock set out to make a 4x4 clock, but in the end gave up. Not because he couldn't do it, because the resulting puzzle was so terrible. Hope this goes better. Kiki, I don't know the Cubing4U name at all. I don't think I've ever heard it. Cube4U. Cube4U. This is gonna bring up my ads. Cube4U. Interesting. So there's a brand subpage on. Okay, there's nothing there for at SpeedCube Shop, but it looks like this will be an out of stock or discontinued thing. Interesting. No, they've still got them in stock, fully functional. What's the word for them now? Oh, they do lots of these. Okay, interesting. Relational, is it it's relative, you know, not truncated or whatever. Sizes, it's the regular size cubies. Here we go. Let's have a look at the wiki. Level Up Cube still in stock. Yeah, I saw that. Cube4U are a well-known puzzle store based in Shanghai, China, selling a wide range of products. The store was particularly well-known from around 2007 to 2012 as the principal online store for Chinese manufactured cubes. Cube4U also manufacture their own puzzles. History? Sure. Cube4U came to prominence in 2007 as an online store selling some of the first Chinese-made cubes internationally. These they initially sold as DIY kits. That was a little bit before my time, but Cameron talks about the DIY kit days when you got all the bits in a bag and you had to put them together yourself. Cube4U listed these homegrown cubes as type A, B, C, D, E, and F. Oh, no, I have heard that. Type E. Was it type E everyone talked about as being goated? I can't remember. For nearly 4 years, these type cubes dominated the world of speed cubing, and several models became available in each type. A1, A2, F1, F2. The final stage in this era was reached in 2010 with type F2 and type A5 or Alpha 5 cubes. Okay. Level Up Cube, they're kind of known for cuboids. I didn't own one, but I heard they were awful. Well, they were all awful back then. Love the cube. These cubes were my middle school experience, the anime trombonist. Love the silly cubes and cuboids. The Alpha 5 was popular. Yeah, I think so. Who was I talking to? I talked to someone on stream. And they were talking about Alpha 5. Oh, Junior Speedcubing Lead knows what's up. The Alpha 5 and F2. Okay. So yeah, at mid 2010s, yeah, well I kind of got into it late 2016, I'm pretty sure it was. Type C was by YJ. Dang, we're getting into some lore now. Interesting. And then lots and lots of cuboids. 3x3x4, 3x3x5, 3x3x7. This is very Wit Eden coded, this one. Ew! Shape-shifting 3x3x5. Blech. Blech. A cubic 3x3x4. Okay. Oh, here we go. They were early in the Gigaminx game. One of the first 2 mass-produced Gigaminxes. The general consensus was that the MF8 Gigaminx was of better quality than the Cube for You. And the Cube for You version didn't turn very well, even with extensive modding. Well, yeah, I don't like the look of it. It looks pretty nasty. First 2 mass-produced Terraminxes as well. There we are. Level Up Cube got in a speaker during the Diane era. John's got a bail. Peace, John. Lovely to have you here. Oh, another gifted membership. Joseph Burnett got it. Good on you. Okay. Well, that's Cube for You. There's the silly 5x5 and 4x4 clocks. I feel like I saw Olivia Kleiner. There she is. I feel like I saw her with one of these, but maybe it was just on the Instagrams. Was it on the Instagrams? Let me have a look on the gram, everyone. No, she's Skater Girl or something, isn't it? What's her name on here? Oh, if I just Olivia Kleiner. One Skater Girl 33. That's it. Yeah, yeah. She had an old one a long time ago. I swear I saw an image of her with one recently. Am I dreaming? Am I dreaming? Maybe I am. What a very specific dream I had. Pegasus, the clock video is on YouTube. Olivia Kleiner clock. Hey, okay. Here we go.
Weirder clocks, but this is the weirdest of them all. This massive clock was created by Mike Beach. It has so many pins.
Okay, this is a different
and
one.
Unfortunately unsolvable, but it looks awesome.
Unsolvable.
The clock is a weird event.
That is what did we actually even see there? Those 3 and 5 clocks just did not go well at all. So what is this? 1, 2. That is a 5x5. That's a 5x5. And what did she say?
It was created by
Mike Beach. Mike Beach 26. Well, let's look him up, eh? Mike Beach 26. He creates the puzzles, huh? 3D printer boy. Okay. Oh, I don't know this person. Boop. Where's the big clock? Let's have a look at his reels, maybe. Oh, no, it's just posts and tagged. Okay. Junior Speaking League, it can't turn, I think. Okay. That's sad. That's the ting. Big tings. What the heck am I looking at there? Is that just a Megaminx? China Minx? I don't know what that is. I'm not seeing his clonk on here. Stickerless Rex TO. Replacing car speakers. I wonder if this is where he got the idea, because they look like the edges on that clock. Making my own clock little bit by little bit. Okay, we're going back a long way now. A long way. All right. Well, there we are. Where did we start on this? We started on these big silly clocks. That was a journey, everyone. That was fun. We started on the 4x4 and 5x5 clocks. They are available on the Cubicle. $90 US for the big boy. Jeez. It's got a big old bag for it as well. $90 US. Whew. How much do you love clock? Is it actually solvable or is it not? Visually striking take on the classic clock puzzle. Lavender on one side, blue on the other. 16 pins. With a complex mechanism and unique aesthetic, this puzzle is perfect for collectors and seasoned solvers looking for a standout challenge in their collection. We do not recommend disassembling this puzzle. Due to the high number of interconnecting parts, this puzzle is difficult to turn when more than a few pins are raised. We recommend turning multiple dials simultaneously when several pins are up to reduce the strain on each one. And that's a good disclaimer. They're basically telling you this is going to break. What an incredible looking thing, though. Come on, Cheese, step up. This one's definitely different from the Olivia Kleiner one Level Up Cube, made by someone completely different. You are correct. So there we are. There we are. That's all that. Oh. Excuse me, everyone. Okay. What do we want to do? Let's look at the VIN 5x5, then I might go for a pee break, yeah? He says, pounding some more tea. Let's look at the VIN 5x5. Okay. VIN 5x5. The audio is, I think, nasty on this. I don't know who this is. PW? Oh, sure. Subscribe. Give it a like. For goodness sake. I'm not sure who this person is, PW, but they've got, or they have at least uploaded a video on the VinCube 5x5, and they're going to unbox it and have a look around. Is what they're going to do, but I think the audio's scuffed. No, it's not too bad. It's not great. It's very weird and digital. Glassy. Low res. Oh, hold on. Hold on, swag fans. That's cool. A little Vin keyring. That's what we want in our accessories boxes. Thank you very much, Gan. Not a bag and a pamphlet. Not a swag ass keychain. That's epic. I love that Vin logo as well. It's so aggressively kind of 90s. You can solve the 5x5. Baggy, sure, don't care. Logo goes hard though. There's the key, that's great. The little key screwdriver thing. Very shiny. Very shiny. We're going to look at Stanley Chappell's video after this one, but I wanted to have a look at the nice. Nice. Feels very nice, maybe? Feels... it's hard to tell because the audio's scuffed. But it sounds hella dry. Not mega corner cutting, but you wouldn't necessarily expect that in a 5x5. Hey. I mean, it has some. Steady on, you're going to pop that thing, sir. Big corner cut test. Okay. Okay. It can corner cut 5,000 times. Let me see its guts. Well, looks like a fairly standard 5x5. Oh, you broke it. What a goober. Okay, corner to core magnetization. Sure. Sturdy looking rods there. It's like, it's not... Oh, and it's got double, like a double track kind of system. As we saw 2 feet on the 5x5. There's a 3D printed, it looks like, little ball core in there. Yo, with the power tools, let's go. I don't think I'd use an impact driver like that on my cubes, but I would use an electric screwdriver maybe. Good, big thumbs up. Big thumbs up for that. Okay, sure. Sure. Let's have a look at this one from Stanley Chappell, and he's got a written review here as well. So before receiving, he's going to crack on with a 5 blind solve up here. I've got 2 minutes. Before receiving the cube, I had heard fairly positive things from the cubicle, who had received samples a few days before I did. Knowing that the cube was 61.5 mil and had decent performance gave the impression that this would be close to an instant main for most 5 blind solvers. The out-of-the-box performance continues to give this impression, feeling somewhat like an improved Diane Ninja. That is a deep cut. The only issue of note was the cube's strong tendency towards 5x5 lockups as a result of its incredibly effortless corner cutting. Tightening the cube largely solves this issue, but otherwise setting the cube up led to a few disappointments. First, the range of tensions where 5x5 lockups are rare and the corner cutting is quite small. Okay. So the good setup options are limited. Even then, corner cutting is noticeably harder with its tension range than it is while risking 5x5 lockups. Second, when I tried to take out a wing to set up the cube, half of the edge foot snapped off. Oof. This seems to be indicative of an issue with the durability of the cube, but luckily I had received 2 cubes from Vince, so I replaced the wing and continued with setup. However, the cube barely seemed to respond to my setup of Angstrom and Moyu Loop V1. That's the meta, is it? That's what Tymon was secretly using. Angstrom Gravitas and Moyu Loop V1. Okay. Not only did this setup not grant the level of control that it does on most puzzles, especially 4s and 5s, but the cube still had a rather dry feeling that I find quite unpleasant. Overall, this cube does have niches where it succeeds, like its size for 5 blind. The trend of big cubes getting smaller has been devastating for 5 blinders. Interesting, especially as a 60mm 5x5 can really only be viable if every single other aspect of a performance can outclass its competitors. That being said, we're in a situation where 60mm 5x5 from a frontrunner in the conversation for the bet that being said, we are in a situation where a 60mm 5x5 is a frontrunner in the conversation for best 5x5 blind cube. I think it can be worth it for a 5 blinder to pick up this cube in order to consider maining it, but its niche is somewhat limited. In the current era where blind and sighted hardware have a greater tendency to diverge for big cubes, it's a shame that this cube just barely can't quite live up to its potential. Okay. Well, that's a lot of words, wasn't it? And yeah, sponsored by VinCube and the Cubicle, of course. He's got the best code, Scalpel. That's goated. So, Vin 5x5. Stanley obviously is a blind main. I'm not sure if we've seen... Hold on. Vin 5. Have we got a Vin 5 review from someone who isn't a blind main? No offense, Stanley. No offense, of course. No, we don't really. V-Cube 5 unboxings from 16 years ago. Okay, that's kind of sick. I kind of want to... Wait a minute. It is Cameron. That's funny. What was I saying? Vin 5x5. There's 2 vids that I can see so far. Neither of them tell me that much about it, to be honest. Will I be rushing out to stock it? Nah. Honestly, nah. I think if its setup potential is so slim... Also, I got the Chi Hong in and hardly anyone bought it. So I was like, Sure. We've got the... We have the Aosu now. The Aoshwang. We have the Aoshwang. And we still have the MGC5. I feel like I'm fairly covered for 5x5s in that respect. Because there's 4 Aoshwangs. And the GAN 5x5 as well. It's coming up against tough competition is the old VinCube. Vin's an interesting brand, of course, because they started with the 4x4. Like, they came out the gate with a 4x4 before. They still haven't done a 3x3. They've done a 2x2, which is I don't know if people are loving it or not. Certainly not the standard one. The ball core one seems to be quite popular, but I don't know if people are loving the standard. And now they're 5x5 from the limited stuff that I've seen on the 5x5. It kind of looks a bit unless I've completely misjudged that. I don't know. I'm going to run to the bathroom and then we'll take a brief look at this r/Cubers Civil War. Let me just check if I've had a message from the moderator on that yet. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Reddit. Do. Nope, no messages for me. Sad. Who chats on Reddit anyway? Right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a second, okay? Righto. Everyone still here? Marvelous. Oh, look at that. Right at the end of the song as well. Amazing timing. Amazing timing. Hey, I want to look at the GTA 6 trailer actually. Can we do that real quick? And then I promise we'll go back to Cube stuff. We'll do the GTA 6 trailer, then we'll look at the R-Cubers Civil War. Okay, this is exciting. I've not seen this yet. I have seen the first trailer. You'd like to see it as well, probably, wouldn't you? Here we go.
What you doing up there?
Oh, wow.
I'm just fixing some leaks.
Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some
Wow.
with paying tenants.
Oh, that's why you came by?
Just go get me my check.
Far out, we have come a long way with cutscene graphics. Far out.
See you, Brian. Love you, Jason.
There may be some that I should probably say there might be language in here that's inappropriate. Sorry about it. I wonder what city we're in. I can't tell yet. Vice City. Could it be Vice City? VCI, Vice City International. Are they bringing back the gym from San Andreas?
I'm here for Lucia Caminos. She's supposed to be getting out.
That's right.
Jason Duval.
There was a lady in the first trailer, wasn't there?
He might have.
Okay, are these our protagonists? It's
Hey.
the music's giving Vice City for sure. Oh, it says it right here. Vice City, USA.
Hands above your head, now!
You, stay.
I want to see gameplay.
The new beginnings.
Oh, cute. We got a little love story.
Trust me, this place is just the start for us. Ring the bell! The only thing that matters is who you know and what you got.
I'm already looking at this video that says 89 hidden details from the GTA 6 trailer. I wanted to see some gameplay. I really wanted to see gameplay.
They got your name, address, they got everything.
Us cops, we gotta protect each other.
I wonder who the voice actor is too.
Got this.
We got it.
Okay, we've got flying again. That's cool. Vice City, baby!
Come to Fields Ammunition today. We got more guns.
Yes, Phil. Ammunition.
Hey.
Well, that's a serious helicopter. Jet skis are going to be fun. Seaplanes are going to be fun.
Hey, if you got friends, can you hook me up, please?
I was hoping for gameplay. I was really hoping for gameplay. We have a release date, though. May 2026. A year? I mean, to be honest, I still need to save up for a PS5. I do still need to save up for a PS5 before I can play this. But there you are. GTA 6 trailer. That's cool. I'm going to have to deep dive and go into all these videos, pulling out all the hidden details, because I'm not up on the lore enough. I haven't played 5 since it came out, basically. I sort of just played I never played it online. I just played the campaign. Did I ever finish it? I'm not sure if I did. Maybe I'll revisit that. I've still got that for Xbox 360 as well. It's a good time. It's a great time. Well, there we are. That was fun. Thanks for help. Thanks for hanging out for that one. May 2026. It has been a long time coming. A long, long time coming. So yeah, Vera, there is now a time limit on the phrase "we got XYZ" before GTA 6. But you know what people are like? They'll start talking about GTA 7. GTA 7 will just be an implant, I reckon. Okay, so I wanted to take a look at this, everyone. I think I want to take a look at this. So this post is still here. So it hasn't been deleted. The mods at r/cubers are leaving it up. So my history with r/cubers is like, I don't know. I go on there sometimes. I'll go on r/newcubes, obviously, to get hardware and stuff. But r/cubers is just so vanilla. It's very, very vanilla. It's just safe posts about silly things. If you post gore there, they won't let it come through. They'll just be like, no, this has to go on Cubing Gore. If you post memes there, they'll just be like, no, this has to go on Cubing Memes. And I understand that. I understand moderation. Of course I do. But it does make it kind of a boring place to be, I suppose. You know? It does make it a bit boring. In my humble opinion. I will say that this me talking about this is not an attack on the mods. It's not an attack on our cubers or anything like that, okay? It's just that in my experience, I'm just like, I'm not that inspired to go and spend much time on our cubers, you know? Because they've got it locked down, they've got rules, and that's fine. All Reddits need to have rules to stop people being silly billies and absolute silly sausages. But somebody recently was low-key crashing out a bit. Ephemica, yeah, cube and gore. It's just popped cubes. Just cubes that are all popped up. I think I have it. Is it in my sideline here? Cube and gore. Yeah, this is cube and gore. It's just pictures of broken cubes and mega pops and all that kind of nonsense. You know what I mean? Oh man, I do miss the purple one. Ew. All the hairs in there. Ew. Our cubers. So this person on our cubers, where's my link? Here it is. This person on our cubers had a bit of a, I don't like the term crash out, but they have referred to it as such. But they've said, I don't even know if this is a reasonable crash out. I believe it is. Everything I've ever posted on here has had this message from the mods. It's actually insane. It's not literally insane. In this post, I was asking a question about modding a mirror cube and with the tag mod, and still I'm getting flagged. Honestly, I'm finding the server more of a dictatorship than anything else. All right, settle down, okay? Settle down and maybe look up what dictatorship actually means. I'm seriously about to make my own without getting without flagging every single post. Reddit's supposed to be fun where you get help, not getting locked down because you said hi. Ridiculous! For anyone who sees this before it gets shut down, because it will, well, it hasn't. Now I'm making a video on it. What do you think? And then one of the mods here has said, hey, please check the pages in our wiki before posting content and questions like this. If you still need help after reading through the wiki, feel free to post in the daily discussion thread. Is there anything I can post without being shut down? Like anything at all? Honestly, I'm about to rebel and make my own subreddit. This is getting out of hand. More like a dictatorship. All right, chill with the dictatorship world. Dictatorship word. And then the mods replied in here as well. Magnetizing cubes are readily available and highly detailed in the wiki and FAQ because the information has been asked so many times over the years. And they're pushing back, going, everything you've posted? You've made 7 posts, not including this mod call-out one. 3 were removed. You reposted a solve critique that was removed because the guidelines are clear on what a solve critique needs to be. I'm sorry if you feel targeted, but please don't say all posts were removed if they were not. Mods will discuss moderation. And then people are pushing back, going, on one hand, I agree, because the daily discussion threads kind of suck. You just have to ask your question right after they get made. Your question will get buried, ignored. Sure, whatever. It's not like a... It's not... I don't know. It's like... I've seen the junk that people post on our cubers. And... I don't know, a lot of it's just really dumb. A lot of it is really dumb. And it makes me not want to be there. Summary of your removed posts. Solve critique that consisted of only one solve. The rule is 5 and no scramble provided. Well, yeah, that's fair. Join my friend's Discord server. Yeah, you're not allowed to post that. A picture of a cube with a misaligned center. That's just boring. That's just boring. They've linked it. Center twist. Yeah, that's gore. Probably. Like, if everyone was posting that stuff, it would get kind of jammed up and be boring. To be fair, the mirror cube could be an acceptable post, how everything else comes along as just kind of spammy. Sure. Yeah, here we go. Someone saying, I think the misaligned center is pretty cool. And then a mod saying, it's not uncool, it's just super repetitive and a lot of cube gore posts exist. A subreddit exists, and many are faked. I'm not saying OP did, but a lot of locked up puzzles are faked. Anyway, this is like, that's a long ass thread. People are just arguing and fighting and talking nonsense about it. The fact is, there are rules to this subreddit, and this person was breaking those rules and then having a big hissy fit about that. What do I feel about it? Mods be modding. Mods got a mod. I have reached out to one of the mods to ask if they'll come on and have a chat, because I'd be interested to hear about the stuff that they're having to deal with, you know. But anyway, r/cubers, in my own personal opinion, is kind of boring anyway. But fear not, everyone. Fear not, because they've made a new... Uh-oh, busted looking at Married at First Sight Reddit. There's a story behind that. I don't actually watch it, but a friend of mine was really into it, and I was just like, okay, I need to do some quick research so I can engage in this conversation. Now, they made a new subreddit, everyone. Fear not. A censorship-free cubing subreddit, which I'm going to make some predictions about after we go and look at it. I can't find the link. I cannot find the link. I mean, it's called r/cubers but better. Is it all one word? r/cubers but better. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, here we go. Here's the new rebel subreddit. Cubers but better. This has been created. It's got mods now as well. It's been created as an alternative to r/cubers, everyone. I predict that this is going to turn into an absolute spam land. So here's their sort of explanation. It's for people who feel like r/cubers is over-moderated and, for that matter, over-structured. This subreddit is more laid back, so you can post pretty much anything without needing to play the guessing game of what counts as original content. Have they got rules? Have they got rules? Oh, they have a Discord as well. Okay, got it. They don't have any... They don't have rules? Any rules? A chill space for cubers to be themselves, share solves, memes, thoughts, or feelings. Anything, as long as it's got that cuber twist. Is that a pun? I approve. No, not safe for work, no hate, just cubes and vibes. How many times do I have to post links to my own videos in this subreddit before I get kicked out? Is my question. When I see, so this is me being petty and being a total pest. But how do I get banned? Because there's no rules. No, not safe for work and no hate. How do I get banned from Cubers but better? So this is the maker of the subreddit. I had a hell of a crash out in our cubers, but here we are trying something new. Please suggest everything you can think of for the subreddit, and if you can think of, and if you think you could mod, let me know. I'm excited for this. So obviously he's a moderator now. This person, I shouldn't assume their gender, but this person, Vera, yeah, you should join and just hit them with my video links. I had a hell of a crash out in our cubers, but here we are trying something new. Please suggest everything you can think of for this subreddit. And if you think you can mod, let me know. I'm excited for this. No upvotes. Cubing with Arson's modding. Cubing with Arson's YouTube channel is back, by the way. They're going to be a mod. Pretty exciting stuff. Pretty exciting stuff. I'll post something there. Hold on. I'll see if it gets taken down. I'll see if I get modded in the new anti-mod R-cubers. I'm going to... What shall I do? No, I didn't want studio. I'm going to go to my own channel. How do I do that? It's over here. View your channel. Let's... Shall I just share today's... Wait a minute. Where's the link for my own thing? Oh, far right. I'm going to link it. And see what happens. I'm just interested. I'm just interested to see, as there are no rules, is self-promotion a good? I mean, there's 38 members. Oh, I have to join. Yeah, okay. So create post. What have they got? Have they got flares or anything? Best podcast ever. Best Cube podcast ever. Genius. Add flare. Okay, they have Cube Flex, Cube Hacks, Scrambled Thoughts, DNF Feelings, No Inspection Time, Rotation Rant, Cubed Confession, Mental Cube State, Rollercoaster Solve, Cube Talk. Let's do Cube Talk. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Best Cube podcast ever. Oh, I can't upvote it. Can everyone go in there and upvote it for me? But anyway, that's what happened. I noticed that the other day on our Cubers. Somebody got mad about moderation. And I wonder what's going to happen there when they inevitably have to start moderating. You know? Well, that's cool, actually. That's very cool. DIY 3x3 mirror mod. That's sick. Okay, anyway, that was silly, wasn't it? That was silly and petty. And that's what I am. I know what I am. I'm silly and petty. Let's take a look at... Oh, no. Stop. Dylan. Stop it. Let's take a look at this is a video from SpeedcubingTV. Dylan reacting to his best match ever. This is a little bit of a blind react, so we'll see how we go.
I am on cloud 9. Bro is fighting for his life.
Dylan is world rank 18, beating world rank number 3.
Oh, yes.
Reacting to the best match of his life. Okay.
Did you see that big breath? I'm so nervous. Dude, also, I normally take a lot longer to get into my solves when I'm, like, nervous, but, like I said, I'm going against Tymon, and, like, this is as far as I expected to get. I expect to lose here, so, like, I'm playing with house money right now. Like, anything I get is chill. This is pretty clean. Bit of a lockup, but 6-1, we take those. I didn't even know this was 2-2 right now. Actually,
yeah, he lost track of the scoring.
I was, like, hopefully I get something good here, but I just turned, bro. I just turned, and then I just got bailed out by PLL skip.
The face on that one.
Oh my god, dude. I just got bailed out. Yeah, 2 4s in a row. Never expect that to happen right here. Yeah, dude, the solve was like objectively bad. But the Olo transition was really clean, to be fair. Like, it was really clean. And dude, I'm just laughing at him.
That is cold, actually. This is when they were roomies too. This is when they were staying in Dylan's apartment. And man, Tymon looks so mad. This match was iconic. I cannot wait for more PSL. Come on, Chai, give us the next one. Give us the next one. I want another one.
This is the moment. I see a big old block here. I'm like, this is clean. I see second pair.
Is this the 3? It is. Bang!
Dude, oh my god.
Tymon doesn't want a hug at that point, but he's getting one.
Dude, I remember, like, Tim and I were talking about this after. He's like, I heard you react, and I was like, I wonder what you got. And dude, it was insane. I'm on crazy pace. These recogs were bad. I looked down at the timer, halfway through this T-perm, and I'm like, wait, 3? And then I just pop off, dude.
Bang!
Bang! I'm a decent 3x3 solver, like top 20 in the world. I do coaching. If you're interested, you know, you can go to solvewithdylan.com. I have all my services on there.
Oh, is this the official website announced as well? Solvewithdylan.com.
I had no idea I needed 6-7 to win. I thought I had already won this set and we were on to the next one. Because I thought he missed on the 5-3. I thought I was solving first in this set, which was wrong. And if you watch this one, like, I get on pace to beat 6-7, but then I lock up on last layer because I thought I'd keep the pressure on. You see I get to last layer, like, sub 4, and then I try to push this cancel too hard, and I start
that's gross.
If I knew that I had to beat 6-7, I would have safetied the PLL and, like, easy taken that. That's a big blunder. That's a big blunder here. And Tymon's nervous. Dude, this is me looking at the Grindset and I'm like, bro, what is happening? I'm actually
Oh, that's funny.
Tymon's nervous. Dude, this is me looking at the Grindset and I'm like, bro, what is happening? I'm actually cooking. He calls time, bro. I'm like, what?
Yo, you're in his head at that point.
What are we doing?
What a little punk.
No way, what are we doing?
What an absolute punk.
I had bro shook. I had no idea.
He's been talking about jerseys being available soon. Like you can buy player jerseys, I think, which is pretty cool. Because I would get one. I would get a Dilly Millie shirt and rock that.
That's kind of crazy. I had no idea I had him shook, dude.
Manu and Chris in their little suits.
That's kind of crazy. I had no idea I had him shook, dude. I had no idea he was shook.
Oh, he was so shook.
Like, I'm up 1-0.
He was so shook. If any of you watch this live, Tymon Dylan was so firmly in Tymon's head. It was crazy. It was so fun.
On him, and like this is the decider. Yeah, I'm so clueless. I'm so clueless. The thing, like, you can see the contrast between me and Tymon right now. I am on cloud 9. Bro is fighting for his life. Manu.
That's valid.
Manu. Ye of little faith. Yeah, talk that talk. Watch me cook him right here. Bang!
This is exactly the kind of stuff I wanted from PSL. This is exactly the kind of stuff I wanted. Was content like this. Like these matches are so fun.
Dude, and this one was clean too, especially this last layer. Dude.
I mean,
so tight.
You know, spoiler alert, I think Dylan did get cooked eventually.
And that was one of the first solves where I was like, that's safe. Like, I felt good about that 5-0. I was like, he's not beating that. I don't know why. I just felt confident. But dude, watch this last layer, bro. That's so peak. Oh my god. Bit of a mess up, but we're chilling. Normally I'm really nervous here, but like I just sent it and like it wasn't too bad. Like my turning here is pretty clean. Oh my god. 5-8. I felt the 5-8 was like not bad. I watched this one. And I saw him drop it right here.
Oh, that was hard.
And I was like, wait, I did it? And then he beat me, bro. Oh my god.
That was hard to watch. I thought it was over at the drop. I thought it was over. I think Tymon he went through a roller coaster of stuff with that.
That's my boy. I don't know what happened.
Just two good pals, you know, just two good pals at their peak, just having an epic battle. That was such a journey, that match. Such a journey. I would love to see more of these kind of videos. SpeedcubingTV, Mr. Mayor Nick, you watching? Love that. Absolutely love that. That's great. That's really, really cool. I wonder if Tymon would do one. I would love to hear from Tymon's point of view. That would be V epic. They made another video. So SpeedcubingTV.
I am on cloud.
Oh no, that's the wrong. What's the wrong link? All right.
White cross might be the choice. It is indeed.
We just wait.
Okay. I wanna watch this by SpeedcubingTV as well. This is called When You Do Everything Right and Still Get Ignored. It's just a little shorty, a little 2.5 minutes on Matty Hiroto Inaba. I'm not sure what it's about, honestly. This is PSL again. I mean, well, it's footage from PSL, but they're talking about how Matty is being ignored in terms of worlds, I think.
White cross might be the choice. It is indeed. Looks like maybe a little bit after.
We just witnessed one of the greatest cubing performances to date.
Uh-oh. Matthew Mayernick's back in the cupboard.
He's witnessed one of the
They just locked him in the cupboard
to
at SpeedCubing TV. And evidently they've not let him out. He's just in this cupboard with the file boxes just cranking out content. Poor lad. Free my boy.
Date.
Free Matthew
Matty
Mayernick.
and Tymon traded 4-second blows for an hour at PSL Berkeley this past March. Yet even after this performance, Matty is still being ignored as a contender for the upcoming World Championships.
He's being ignored as a contender for the World Championships. Matthew Mayernick, state your case.
Despite a crazy elite performance in Berkeley, Matty has been drowned out by a lot of noise. In the past couple of months, Yihang has taken the world record single and furthered his world record average to 4.03.
I mean, valid? World Championships. World Championship. Doodle 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 doodle. Boink. There it is. Chang's 2 years from being a senior. Good on ya. Wait, are you fast? If you're fast, don't sign up for senior. We don't need that. Competitors. 3x3. So, here is our psych sheet, everyone. Right at the top, Yihang Wang, Zhuan Yigang. Then we got our boy Tymon Kolejinski. Where's Matty? Matty is currently sitting on the psych sheet at 7 with a 359 single, 506 average. How far behind Tymon is he? He's got the single over Tymon, but he's like a third of a second behind Tymon on the average. Chang, 22nd average. That's okay. I can cope with that. That's fine. You're welcome at the seniors when you get there.
Zhuan Yi shocked the world in April by getting a 305 world record single. With the World Championships happening in July, this shook up the conversation, with now Zhuan Yi possibly being the favorite over Yihang.
I'd like to see that, I think. No hate to Yihang. I'd love to see Yihang do well, obviously. But I kind of want to see this tiny little mite take the gold. I mean, obviously, I want to see Dilly Millie get the gold, but, you know, respectfully, I don't think it's going to happen. Because these two are just scary. Super scary. Roy Hang's in there as well.
Tymon, the third best in the world, went toe-for-toe with Yihang at Cube Clash, sending the match to a 9th set. With two world record holders and Tymon hanging.
I still never watched that. Whoops.
Why would 9th ranked in the world Matty enter the conversation at all? Matty suffers in the WCHL limited rounds. Living in Hawaii, he has only competed 4 times this year.
But, big butts. Big butts, the Cubing Jedi. He's moved. He's on the mainland. Happy to announce that I've decided to attend Columbia University this fall to study financial economics, as opposed to lunchtime economics. Financial economics. I'm excited to live in New York City. So he's coming to NYC. He's coming to the mainland, which will change the game for him potentially. It was hard to balance schoolwork, sports, and cubing in high school. I'm very happy with where I ended up. In 20 days, I'll graduate high school and start my summer with many exciting comps, including the World Champs in Seattle. So, oh, no way. I forgot about this. If there's any cubers attending Columbia University, I'll be happy to coach you so we can compete in the Collegiate Cubing Championship. Matty's going to be in the Collegiate Cubing Championship. So, game over for the Collegiate Cubing Championship. I guess Columbia are going to wreck that now. Also looking forward to attending more East Coast cubing comps. So he's moving to the mainland. He's about to get a load more comps. So maybe this is the case that Matthew's making here. Hold on.
Versus Yihang's 11 times. Yihang has more than double the 3x3 rounds than Matty. With more reps, there are more chances to have good rounds and move up your world ranking.
More chances mean
Matty,
more
with
better.
The same amount of
He's
rounds
not wrong.
Yihang probably ranks in the top 5 of 3x3 solvers. And he showed that at PSL. Matty has said it himself that he is still to have his breakout round in the World Cube Association.
Yeah, this is not a hot streak, I would say. Like, compared to my solves at home, yeah. If I say what I do at home, people are not going to believe me. That's how good it is.
I want to hear it, though.
No, I'm not going to say
Okay,
it.
fine.
But yeah,
I love how mysterious Matty is. I love how he does like to kind of hold on to information and just keep his cards close to his chest. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a bad thing. I think it's great. It creates all this mystery
right now. So I feel like
this is what I'm talking about when I talk about like getting characters in speed cubing. Like, that's what I want, you know?
I really haven't even had my breakout round yet in 3x3.
And with 4 rounds of 3x3 this summer in July, could we see Matty break out the 4-second averages he was dropping in PSL to win the World Championship?
He was on form.
Even though
in
the
the
odds
PSL
are
match.
heavily favored in Yihang, Zhuani, and Tymon's corner, don't rule out Matty. If you want to become one of these top solvers, just like Matty Hiroto Inaba, you can go check out solvewithdylan.com to get coached by one of the best solvers in the world, Dylan Miller. If you want to check that out, link will be in the description. See you guys on the other side.
Okay. So, when you do everything right and still get ignored. It's a good title. Good title. Totally made me click. Why does he not want to say his results at home? I mean, it can't be that crazy, right? Maybe he averages sub 5. That's not that far-fetched. It could be that he simply doesn't want the pressure of expectations from everyone else for him to average in comp deals at home. Cool video from SpeedcubingTV. Matty, the game is about to change, I think, for Matty Hiroto Inaba. I don't know how intense school's going to be for him in the first year, but should be slightly more chill than him being in high school and being away from competitions. Like just like Matthew's saying, he hasn't had that run of WCA comps to get those results down. So I can understand why his results don't reflect yet what he's doing at home. I mean, arguably, none of our results in competition reflect really what we're doing at home. Except people potentially like Yihang, Zhuanyi, Tymon, who are hitting comps like every weekend. You know? So yeah, interesting. Interesting to see where Matty does. I think he's going to absolutely outperform the psych sheet. Do I think that? No, because he won't be in his run then. Actually, I think at Worlds, he's going to be about where he is on the psych sheet. I don't think he's a contender. Do I? I don't know what I think, actually. I think... I mean, there's a chance of anything, right? Anyone can choke, anyone can pop off. But I feel like Matty Hiroto Inaba in a year's time, in 12 months, would be sitting way higher up that sheet. Once he's had the chance to put down more solves in competition, which is what moving to the mainland gives him. I wonder if people in Hawaii refer to America as the mainland. KK cubing. Imagine getting PR at Worlds. Yeah. Yep, that would be pretty chill. That would be pretty mellow. Listen, I think that's me done for the day. I think I'm gonna get out of here. That's my plan. Thank you all so much for hanging out and watching. Thank you, John, for dropping all those memberships. If you got one, congratulations. I will be back next week. All of you channel members will get my videos as soon as they're ready and released. Here's what I do after the stream. First thing I do is I go back and timestamp everything. And then I start chopping up videos. Well, what adult stuff do I have to do today? I have to go and... I'm coaching rugby tonight. Got to do that. Yeah, I'll drill out some videos today, I'm pretty sure. There will be videos for members today, and for non-members, the first video will drop 1 a.m. my time tomorrow morning. And that'll be your lovely, lovely slop content for the week, everyone. You're welcome. You are welcome. Listen, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much. It's time for me to leave. I don't think I had anything else to say, apart from congratulations to Faraway Mike for his incredible win today. Outstanding stuff. All right. Bye.